Reading the first set of questions from Frost. Question number 1. What is your favorite blooper from each character? I'm probably gonna start off with only the characters from Evolution Squad fanfic story. There were most characters who have given in the bloopers, and some who hasn't. So I'm gonna be listing each favorite blooper made by each character.
Frick!
Come here, Leslie. Let's kiss together. What the fuck am I doing? Come on.
Wow, that was a lot of lines. I need water. Fuck. I'm out of water, damn it!
I wonder what happens when I do a different kind of groaning with black. Let's see. Okay, that sounds stupid, never mind.
Oh, speed. Speed,
I'm looking for sunflower seeds. Why do I always have a voice crack on that particular line? Is there something wrong? Oh no, my voice. It's broken.
Oh, what is it? Fuck! No, I didn't want to do that.
Question number 2. Which character has the funniest bloopers to you? Definitely one character who is voiced by a male trying to voice a female kid. Sunshine the Eevee. Reading the next set of questions from Infamous Speed. Question number 1. If you ever have a new Evolution remake, what will it be? Good question. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get this wrong, but I've been thinking of like getting a new remake of Umbreon. Something entirely different. Like you could just base it off of him, but you just change his type and whatever, change his attacks or whatnot. And that's where the second question comes in. Think of the attacks for that remake. Of course, I was just trying to make him like remade into something more metallic. Like you already have his light rings, so could that be an indication that he could just become a steel type? Like have him like a bit more robotic in some way for Umbreon, and so you can just have him as like a steel type evolution. The lights and everything could just work. Probably. As for the attacks, it would just normally be steel type attacks. But there's also going to be some diversities, like say some electric type attacks and any type moves that can be generalized for that new remake. I'm rooting for the steel type flash cannon though. Reading the next set of questions by Costre. What was the funniest out of context moment in your dubs? The one voice actor who literally took it out of context was so much desired and self-explanatory into how it went wrong. Just take a listen to this.
Hey, would you wanna do? Fuck. Holy shit! Wait, I just no, that sounded really wrong. Fuck.
Reading the next set of questions from Elijah the Pikachu. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you recommend others to voice act? Apple. Oh wait, okay, yeah, I'm not going to actually do that. I'm probably just gonna say 8. An 8 out of 10. Every time there's a new character, new opportunities can be found through casting calls, I just let them know that they're open, and so they can try it out. See how much I can like diversify the voice actors that can be put into numerous projects, if that's possible. So yeah, 8 out of 10. Doesn't exactly mean that I should like really get you into those projects at the same time. That's all I can say. Question number 2. Which dub did you think was the best to you, ignoring view count? You think it's gonna be Evolution Squad fanfic story because of how many episodes I just made out of it. But no! Actually, the best dub that I was most interested into is Pokemon Mystery Dungeons Rescue Rangers. The project that I collaborated with Dragon Shots. That comic is the best. And dubbing it was a huge pleasure for me and everyone else. That's why I enjoyed it that much. Reading the question by Darks Does Stuff. Do you have plans to make comic dubs outside of the Evolution series or Pokemon in general? Sooner or later, I am trying to plan on diversifying the franchises. Like, not just Pokemon, but for many others. It could be Undertale, it could be Mario, it could be Sonic, it could be Kirby. Any sort of franchises which I think I'd be most interested into. Probably I could start making a dub for whichever Kirby comic series that may come up. It actually depends if I'm really interested or not. It all depends, so we just have to wait in time. As for now, I am sticking with the Pokemon franchise. But again, sooner or later, I'm hoping to expand the opportunities of having comic dubs for many other franchises as well. Reading the questions by Edward Niazov. Question number 1. Have you ever had a feeling like, I'm not good enough for this? And if yes, how do you usually deal with it? Being a video editor and a voice actor at the same time may sound like a big job, but yes, in reality it is. But it's just mostly because of the video editor. I'll explain it to you. When I first started off making the comic as a video editor, I was excited. I just wanted to make it work, complete it, and show to everyone else who are hoping to see it come alive. But as time went on, I slowly started feeling burnt out. Every videos that I make, I just slowly lose the effort. I just slowly lose the urge to make something which I am interested in. And so I really started getting the idea or feeling that I'm not really good enough for something which I am, because I'm slowly losing the interest. That's when I decided to take a long break. Usually a hobby which keeps me relaxed, like gaming or reading or even music. It took a while, but eventually I was feeling energized again, and so when I started working on it, I felt more motivated than usual. So there you have it. If you ever feel burnt out, take a break from it and take relaxation. And if sooner or later, you'll just feel more energized over at something which you thought that you wouldn't be able to do at the same time. Your well-being comes first. Don't push yourself. Question number 2. Are you planning to dub only Evolution Squad comics, or do you have something else in mind, in case you'll run out of Evolution Squad comics to dub? There are plenty of other comics that I can still dub with. For example, there is Pokemon Mystery Dungeons Rescue Rangers, another example, Evolution Squad Tomorrow Light, and there's just other comics which are pretty much short series. There's heaps of them, and so there's always something to do in the end. Reading the next set of questions from Anthony Rufino, if I pronounced it right. Question number 1. Do you know about Learning with Pibby? If you're talking about that series that was made by Adult Swim, then I haven't, sadly. Question number 2. What is something that personally annoys you? Any particular person who decides to break the rules of a server, or perhaps the community? Whenever I see them doing that, I just be like, bro, why are you doing this? How's it that hard to understand the rules? People like these just kind of piss me off. Next set of questions by Viper. Question number 1. Favorite Evolution comic? The only Evolution comic that I know of the most. Evolution Squad. No surprise. Question number 2. If you have read one, favorite symbiote comic? I haven't looked at any symbiote comics, unfortunately. But I am hoping to see Venom. I just haven't seen a Venom comic, so I know that's probably gonna look great. Or spectacular, at least.